Hello there, everyone. Welcome to New Heights Wrestling. My name is Jeannie Gem, and on today's episode, we will see Cerise implode. A day we thought we'd never see as Samuel Pendragon takes on Drake Zavior with Princess Josh. These men at one time dominated New Heights Wrestling, and now it appears they are at war with each other. Earlier today, our backstage correspondent Lizzie B was able to get a word with Samuel Pendragon. Let's go to that footage right now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lizzie B, and I'm here today with New Heights Wrestling. At this time, I will be joined by Samuel Pendragon. Samuel, tonight, you have a match against your former stablemates. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I've got the light behind me. I know I can take down Drake, being accompanied by Princess Josh, because I'm going to bring the 1, 2, 3 with the hammer of justice.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it.
Hey fans, it's the man they call Dave with producer Joe, and you probably know us as the commentary team for New Heights Pro Wrestling, but when we're not doing that, we got a podcast.
That is the Working Fans Podcast, where we talk pro wrestling, comedy, MMA, and so much more.
And tell them about that signature segment.
Oh, you talk about the 531?
You know I am.
That is a homegrown creation that has been our namesake. And if you want to know our namesake, we got Chevy, AJ Strange Brew, as well as the two of us.
And why don't you go to our channel, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Rate, review, all of it.
Check out the fast-paced action wrestling card game, Go Fight Pow! Create your own intergalactic fight club and play out the results of your own wrestling company, featuring over 100 unique characters and some of wrestling's hottest stars of past and present. The possibilities are endless. Visit gofightpow.fws.store and become a promoter today.
Do you need graphic design work or an event photographer? JWP Graphics and Photography is the company for you. Work with one of the most gifted and talented graphic designers and event photographers in the state of Florida today. Contact JWP Graphics and Photography today for pricing and information.
New Heights Wrestling presents Aces High. This will be 2 amazing nights, 2 amazing shows taking place on August 11th and 12th, 2023. Coming to you live from the Caryville Community Center in Caryville, Florida. Doors open at 6, bell time is at 7. Night 1 features an appearance from former WWE ref Scott Armstrong, while night 2 will be the semifinals of the Women's Championship Tournament. Tickets for this event are $15 front row, $8 general admission, $6 kids 6 to 11, kids 5 and under are free. New Heights Wrestling superstars to be shuffled in the deck include
Heavyweight Champion Suicidal Soldier, Tag Team Champions The Reckoning, Pride Champion Kelly Clark, Exodus, AJ Strokes, Mike Faison, Scarface Waylon Barrow, Charisse Exporters, Shane Gibson, Drake Zavior with Princess Josh, Emily Locke, and T Gaines.
That was a word from our great sponsors. Now let's throw it back to Jeannie J.
Welcome back. As we have just heard, Samuel Pendragon is ready to eliminate Drake Zavior and Princess Josh from New Heights Wrestling. That will not be an easy task, as we have seen that Princess Josh is willing to sink to some mighty low depths in order to secure a victory. Earlier today, Lizzie B attempted to get a word with Drake and Josh. Let's go to that footage now, then we will go to Joe and Dave at ringside for this exciting match.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lizzie B, and I'm about to be joined by Cerise.
Ladies and gentlemen, the princess of weird they selves, Princess Josh.
New Heights Wrestling. Today is the beginning of a new era. For no longer is Cerise as it once stood. Sanson exiled. Tweedledee, I took him in his contract and I put him far, far away. So it leaves you, Samuel Pendragon. You dirty, disgusting rat! You filthy traitor! I see you bought yourself a new shield. I hope you are ready to be carried out on it for all of your family to see, because you disgusting, miserable peasant, claiming to be of the light, the one true paladin. No, this is the one true paladin of pro wrestling, the natural 20, my young lion, my number one. You will realize there is strength and unity in our faith, and our faith is in our unity, Samuel. You crossed the princess, and now you will understand what war and peace is all about.
Big singles match for you here is the Paladin of Light takes on the Paladin of Chaos, Samuel Pendragon versus Drake Zavior.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, bringing the company to the ring by Princess Josh, weighing in at 203 pounds, Zavior!
It's the man they call Dave, with producer Joe from the Working Fans Podcast, and we're getting to commentate some more crazy wrestling action from New Heights Wrestling. Princess Josh and Drake Zavior are on their way to the ring, Joe.
Yes, you can see Cerise making their way to the ring, menacing the fans as always. Josh first into the ring, Drake making their way up on the other side there. And you gotta wonder if Princess Josh is panicking a little bit. We saw Cerise is breaking down member by member. Last event, Tweedledee losing that championship. Conveniently not around now. Samuel Pendragon not falling in line with Josh. Also not a part of Cerise.
Pendragon has seen the light. The light's important to him. When that light will overcome this darkness, I guess we're going to see in a moment here.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 216 pounds, Samuel Pendragon!
Pendragon making his way to the ring here.
What a sight.
Since returning, not being quite on the same page as Cerise, and we saw how that played out, where Pendragon wasn't as dedicated to the group. Drake Zavior has been beyond dedicated since joining up with Cerise at Fright Nights. And I think now being the number one of Cerise, that makes him that much more dedicated to carry out Princess Josh's diabolical plans.
And to your point earlier, is Princess Josh nervous now that some of the members have fallen, the championship is gone? Maybe they're scared, but does that make Princess Josh and Drake even more dangerous?
They would never admit that they're scared, but I have to, you gotta think that you would see a little more of an edge out of them.
Yes,
A little more attitude.
Yeah, and desperation can make dangerous people.
Referee here trying to get everything set.
But look at Samuel Pendragon. He talks about seeing the light. It just seems to be like a calmness over him too, right?
Definitely. The bell is rung. Competitors are ready to tie up. Get your book, get your pencil, get your dodecahedron. Dave, that's a 12-sided dice. Because we are about to have some real-life Dungeons & Dragons play out in front of us. And the real-life kind of Dungeons & Dragons that you want to see.
Well, this should be wild. This should be crazy. Like you said, we're going to have a live-action Dungeons & Dragons right in front of us here. And I can't wait to see what these guys come up with in the ring. They're both very creative.
It's funny, you hear the reaction of the crowd, and you gotta wonder, is that more of a hatred for Princess Josh and Drake Zavior, or is it more support of Samuel Pendragon?
I think it's both. The crowd has really taken to Pendragon, but they do not like
going for the
Josh
big tie-up, and you got Drake attacking the midsection. Got Pendragon down to his knees.
Oh, there's a block by Pendragon.
Reversal. Drake Zavior bouncing off the turnbuckle there. Big chop from Pendragon.
Pendragon lighting him up with that chop. And he's taking an early advantage, early control, early lead here. Look, another chop maybe. Oh!
Looking much more natural in the ring. The last couple times we saw Pendragon still under that Cerise umbrella. The rake to the eyes, Drake Zavior getting that advantage. And it didn't seem like a natural fit. Pendragon feels much more confident in the ring now, not having to always resort to those dirty tactics.
He did rake the eyes there. I was surprised, but, I think this is Pendragon saying, hey, I'm a part of this light now, but I'll still fight fire with fire when need be.
Yes, because Pendragon knows what Cerise, what Drake Zavior is going to bring. Both these men very familiar with each other, so I think we're going to see an even contest here.
I love those deep arm drags. Nice
Big
drop kick. Wow.
Reminiscent of Mark Jindrak with the height he gets and the connection.
And definitely a little Ricky Steamboat with those arm drags. Very nicely done. Drake Zavior is on his heels right now, reeling it. Princess Josh trying to give some advice to Drake here. Let's see what they come up with.
Yes, you always want to pump up your number one, the lead person in your faction. Pendragon, though, not letting this advice session go too long. Pendragon once had Josh in his corner, so he knows what Josh is capable of. And there you see Pendragon had Josh. Zavior sneaks up behind him, throws his face off the apron, rolls him back into the ring.
Ross and Jake said before their match, there's strength in numbers, and we saw it there. Strength in unity.
And we're seeing that unity and strength in the ring here. Zavior being able to play off of Pendragon's distraction, now putting all that weight across the ropes.
Look at this. Watch out for Princess Josh. Verbally just lacing into Pendragon taking a shot at him.
Trying to kick at him. Josh has Pendragon's leg, allowing for the splash. Yes. We brought it up earlier, but Cerise is in a dangerous position. Losing so many members, not quite coming at it in a place of power anymore.
Yep, but like I said, backed in the corner. This is going to be the most dangerous. Oh!
Hitting him with that magical missile there. We know he is a plane shift away from victory. Will he be able to hit it on Pendragon?
We shall see. Pendragon, strong, just tough as nails, hanging in there. He's not going to go away easy.
No, and he knows to expect that viciousness from Drake Zavior. That's why he's responding with the rights and lefts. Big shot across the back, but Zavior coming back with a forehead. Beeling him into the middle of the ring there. And a kick across the back.
Pendragon was feeling that right now, up and down his spine.
Now, I gotta say, if Josh is nervous, they are not looking it on the outside. Ever the face of confidence there. Same with Zavior in the ring.
I want to point out something there. Zavior looked like he was going to go for a kick. The crowd was kind of feeling it. He decided he's just going to go for a nice chin lock here. Drake does not like to give the people what they want. We've seen that before.
No, and it's important. You want to punish that back of Pendragon because I would say he has the slight power advantage over Zavior. Zavior definitely has the heart and the viciousness to combat that. But kick there from the Paladin of Light, Samuel Pendragon.
Nice sunset flip off the ropes.
2 there. Zavior showing incredible athleticism.
What is this?
Catches Pendragon with an innovative move. I don't even know what that's called.
Kind of a tilt-a-whirl flatliner almost.
Pendragon still with his wits about him, kicking out at 2 there. He is not going to give up the loss that easily.
To find out what that move was. That was incredible. And Samuel Pendragon now, he's got to reach down deep and try to come back here.
Referee very aware of the situation, keeping his eyes on Princess Josh there, but we got a gut wrench, suplex there. Zavior showing off the power. Are we setting up for a plane shift here? The greatest move Drake Zavior hoping to... Oh!
That's what we talked about. He likes to not give the people what they want.
Quebrada there, misses it. Nobody in the pool. Pendragon struggling to his feet. Seeing a little more panic out of Josh now. I thought Drake Zavior was getting ready to roll a 12 there and hit the plane shift, but instead showing off for the crowd a little bit, and look what it got him. Other side of the ring, Pendragon to his feet.
Yes, Pendragon to his feet. Blocks that punch, fires up on his own. Blocks another punch by Pendragon.
Paladin of Chaos being kind of stymied here by the Paladin of Light. Irish whip, reversal, big shoulder from Pendragon.
Big flying forearm right there, too.
Taking down Zavior. You gotta see, does he see the finish in his future? Blocking that right, catching that arm.
Another block.
Next arm, up and over. Oh, right on the back.
Oh, Xavier's gonna feel that. Oh, look at the lights shining on Pendragon. He is fired up.
Crowd is confident that Pendragon has a win in his sights. Zavior hoping to play spoiler. 2. Oh, 2.5.
Drake Zavior is not going to be put away that easy. Wow. Pendragon's thinking, like, what do you got to do to beat this guy right now?
Pendragon taking his time to get to his feet. Zavior struggling on the other side of the ring.
Pendragon, a former tag team champion at New Heights Wrestling. He knows how to win. He knows how to get it done. But right now, Drake Zavior, very difficult to put away.
Yes, it's one of those situations where he's very familiar with his opponent, former partner.
Sure.
But he knows Josh is on the outside, and Josh is that wild card. Up and over.
Oh.
Zavior with the shot to the back of Pendragon's
Pendragon
head.
never saw that coming. What do we got
Now here we go, setting up the plane shift, and he hits him. 1, 2, 2.5.
So close.
And look at Zavior. He is perplexed about that. Rarely does he see the plane shift not lead to a victory. Josh stunned on the outside, giving their support to Zavior. Pendragon now looking good in the ring. How much more vicious is Zavior gonna get here?
Xavier's gonna do whatever he can. He wants to hold on to that #1 spot in Cerise. Oh, look where we're going here. Oh, Pendragon
big
counter.
reversal. Back body drop. Zavior hurting. Getting to their feet. Oh!
Shining Wizard.
Pendragon connects. Rolls Zavior over. 1, 2, 2.5.
Xavier won't be denied right now.
See the
Either one of
ref
these
staying on
athletes.
top of Princess Josh out there. Is Josh unhappy or trying to create a distraction to give Zavior that break that he needs? Pendragon up to the middle rope.
Watch out for Josh.
Oh, Josh going up. Hits Pendragon.
Shot.
You see Zavior pulling the ref away. Enough time to get that shot. Oh, this is not looking good for Pendragon. Powerbomb out of the corner.
Yes. Good night.
Moving
Pendragon
into
might be
position.
out. He was not ready for that powerbomb. He was fixated on Josh.
Second rope, top rope, lands it. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
They get the W.
And then a post-match attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Drake Zavior.
Wow. Drake Zavior showing why he's Josh's #1 right now.
Ref trying to keep things somewhat fair, even though the match is over. Cerise needed this win here. Not only to show Pendragon who deserves.
The shield.
Trying to get out a sentence, and I'm just distracted by this unsportsmanlike conduct.
Vicious beat down, totally unnecessary, but nothing new here. We're not surprised.
Yes, Cerise needed that victory, needed to show Pendragon who is boss.
Oh, look at that. Wearing some of the outfit of a massive Pendragon.
We've seen this from Josh lately. Last time it was Soldier's Vest. Now it's Pendragon's match. Ironically, Soldier's son, right at the rail here, watching this. Drake Zavior leaving with the sword.
Yeah, they like to conquer and take these little artifacts.
Leaving them in the aisleway there. This is... I'm at a loss for words, Dave Frank.
Yeah, no, that was disgusting. There was no need for that after the match antics, but again, nothing surprises. The fans here applaud Samuel Pendragon, who put a hell of an effort in and really was so close to getting that victory.
Yes, he put his all in that fight with his former group, and I don't think this is going to be the last we see of these two. I don't know, but I can't feel that Pendragon's going to let it end there.
Well, I don't think Pendragon has done it all. The crowd right behind him, they appreciated that. What heart he showed. Unfortunately, he got the victory ripped off of him for that.
Yes, and if you want to keep up with New Heights Wrestling, use that hashtag NHWPro. Follow New Heights Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube. And most importantly, from everybody here at New Heights Wrestling, thank you for joining us.
Good night, everybody.